It's Monday. It's we're munching. We doing our things. Today we make some good Hungary food. Hungary food. I honestly don't know much Hungary cuisine. When I think of Hungary, I don't have like a particular dish that comes up to my head. So somebody told me a good dish last a couple weeks ago. That's pretty simple. So I thought I'd give it, a try. Start really low and then make my way up because it's your boy's not a good cook. But I feel like it's gonna be pretty decent. I never had it before. And then like to accompany it, get some spatzel. I've heard of spatzel, but it's apparently it's German, not Hungarian, but it's like traditionally eaten with it. I bought some egg noodles just in case I messed that up too, though, because it's dough, and your boy can't do much about dough. Ugh. But it's like a pepper chicken. Usually, I know Mick used to make me go to Woodman's to get like a super fancy type of paprika. It's like Hungarian smoked paprika, straight from the homeland, and it's the only place to get it. I swear I saw it somewhere down here when I was shopping, but haven't found it when I went out this weekend, I believe. Yeah, this weekend. Didn't find it, so just got some regular old smoked paprika to try to make up for it. Hopefully it still tastes good, though. The ingredients themselves, it's pretty simple, super simple. Just some freaking salt, pepper, and paprika, really, and some chicken. My dumb ass totally forgot to defrost the chicken. So like an hour ago, I threw some chicken thighs up in the microwave and had to defrost it. Hopefully, I don't get no salmon of vanillas with the with the way I did that chicken, because it don't look great. Like defrosted chicken in the microwave, I don't really trust. But look, if I get sick, I get sick. I've been feeling like crap for this last week. Feeling a lot better this week, but look, if I die, I die. At least I die eating food. Can never complain. Always gotta try something at least once. But I can't blame the Hungarian food at that, though. Hopefully I don't get messed up. Speaking of which, I should probably get this pot started. Like 10 minutes ago, I freaking dropped my camera that's up here. So it's all busted now. Kind of upset because it actually broke one of my HDMI transmitters, like the wireless one. And I already needed I was already contemplating getting a new freaking capture card, because it's getting a lot to handle. I'm doing too much on my individual PC. So I was thinking about going back to my dual PC setup, because I know last week we were having problems with a lot of input lag, or not input lag, but lag in general. Delay, that's the word, delay. So I had to go, and I spent all of last week, or yesterday and the day before, trying to figure out some settings that I can change to get the delay a little bit down. And I think I got it down pretty good. I think I did pretty well, but it's taking a lot of resources out on my side in terms of transcoding and stuff. So the connection to Twitch was pretty good. It's just the transcoding was taking forever, and I couldn't choose what servers to base it off. For some reason, it just didn't want to work. So I do all the transcoding on my computer now, and my computer was already at its limit. And I can't get much better GPU unless I go to like a 5090 or 4090, which I'm not spending $2,000 on a GPU. I'm done with that. I do need a new PC, though. I have been contemplating actually spending some money on a little bit of a new PC with the new architecture, the new AMD architecture. I saw that the new like this, not 50, yeah, that's what mine is right now. Do 9800, no, 9900 XTX or 3DX, 3XD, I think it is. The 3D cache. It's very tempting, very, very tempting. But I'm pretty broke, so it's on the back burner. So I got to do little things here and there to improve what I have. I need to grab me a good a new capture card, and now I guess a new HDMI wireless transmitter. It's that thing. I use that for multiple stuff too. I use it for my IRL streams. Use it for my camera setup over here to have it be wireless. Because it is definitely a pain in the ass to have wires come all the way around this side. I already have my setup in like the kitchen, so adding one more would just make it worse. Was contemplating maybe just moving all of my stuff back into my room and just have a bunch of wireless camera setups. There will be some delay, but it shouldn't be too bad. I might, though. I might. Maybe have like one giant source. But that's just an overhaul of my whole setup, and I can't afford that right now. I think my setup is good the way it is for now. Oh, snap. My oil is burning. See, this is when I don't have a camera pointing at it. I can't really tell, but I'm looking forward. All right. Got to put it in the chicken so I could brown it. My salmonella-infested chicken. Hopefully, I don't die. Just gonna put it in to brown it up. Woo. Don't hurt me, please. It's a little raging because of the moisture. The moisture this is. Whoosh. Okay. Ew. My dishwasher is spitting out freaking water. I didn't realize how long it takes for a dishwasher to finish. I put it in over like 3 hours ago, and it's still going. Good thing I don't need any of the stuff that's in it right now. Ooh. Alright. Let that chicken brown up a smidgen. Get some onion going. Yo, it's apparently getting quite warm out there in the world. Like yesterday in Milwaukee, which is usually colder around this time still. Got people grilling. It was like in the 60s. I'm like, that's perfect grilling weather. One boy Rags was out here throwing it down. Got some good brisket. Sent me some pictures. I was like, dang, I was kind of impressed. Kind of impressed out there cooking some brisket for hours upon hours. Brisket at that? Yeah, I saw the pictures. Had to give him a little compliment. Always got to take advantage of the warm weather when you can, when you live out there, especially because the next day it's probably going to be snowing again. Never know with Mother Nature, especially in Wisconsin. But out here, fantastic weather. My ass was craving some ramen. There's a new ramen joint that opened up too, so I said, screw it. I ain't been out in a while, might as well. Ate some good sukumen. Sukumen over like ramen broth all day. I know a lot of people like to sip the ramen broth and whatnot, but just having good sukumen dipping noodles is good enough for me. I think it's better than the soup because you just get like a concentrated flavor, and that's mostly what about the noodles is about, right? The texture of the noodles, the good condensed broth that sticks to it. Oh, it was really good. I wouldn't say it's the best that I've had so far, but it was reasonably priced too. Like a standard bowl, even with the char siu and stuff, is only like $13. But you know, I gotta go bougie with it. You know, get the sukumen, which costs a little bit more. If you ain't had sukumen, give it a shot. It's definitely a little bit different than your average ramen that you're used to, because you're dipping noodles instead. But I think it tastes better, and the noodles are thicker. Me, you know me, I love a thicky thick. So like a thicker noodle is gonna be more pleasant to me over just your standard thin noodles that, I don't know, some ramen places serve the thick noodles with regular ramen as well, like the broth ramen, which is good. I like those places. Those places are pretty good, but to get like the thicky thick noodles, you gotta have it with sukumen because it just sticks better. So they always have two different types of noodles for sukumen and then for the ramen, the broth ramen. There's one place in Hawaii that is my sister's favorite place. I think it's pretty good, and their ramen noodles are like thick, so it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Still trying to find the best ramen noodle out there. So far, I don't know why, but the best one I had was the one that I went down with Nick when we went down to Austin, actually, and I lived in Austin. I tried it again. It wasn't as good. What's going on, Chris Dickolis? How is the world? Did you guys do some barbecuing yesterday too because of the nice weather? Rag sent me some pictures yesterday with his barbecue. The one he didn't invite you guys to. I know he didn't. He made some brisket and whatnot. It looked pretty good. It actually looked pretty good. I will admit, it looked pretty good. He smoked some brisket for like 12 hours. He did not hear. Like, you guys literally live down the block from each other. The man can't invite you? What a hoe. I'll tell you, the man's a hoe. You guys do anything to enjoy the nice weather before the snow inevitably comes back, like tomorrow? Because we all know what's going to happen. He said because your Laos not blouse kid? Out of here. I mean, we were the ones who made him blouse, though, right? We made him blouse. No racism. We made him. So he gotta friggin' appreciate that, recognize and appreciate that whore. Hey, pho? Alright. Oh, man. Got the little kiddos to go outside. That's good. Touch grass. Think that. Put this onion away. I don't need that much onion. I do love me some onions, but I don't need that much onion. I found that grounding or microplaning garlic is much better than just straight up chopping it. It just tastes better that way. Just get integrated into the good meats all the way through. Oh, don't tell me my dishwashing is done. Oh, it is, I think. Oh, it's hot. Well, I got some dishes at least. I was gonna use it as my drying rack because after Mondays I have a crap ton of dishes to do. Usually, I don't think I'm gonna have that many today, but usually I have a crap ton, so I have to have like an empty dishwasher. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a crap ton. I don't got nowhere to put it, you know. I couldn't find any Hungarian bell peppers, so I just got regular red bell peppers because the whole dish is like super red, so kind of adds it fits to the theme. Welcome back, welcome back. You got the little kids enjoying outside. Good thing you ain't got Cam Nang out there because that's allergic. It's about to be allergy season. It ain't gonna be fun. Got lit with his little cousins. Yes, he gotta take his face. Man, gotta have a whole ass kit just to go outside. Kind of sad, but that's what you gotta live with, especially with his daddy jeans. Man's allergic to MSG, pure flavor. How you get? Well, you get lit with playing with little kids outside, or you be just chilling outside. And it was Sunday. I forgot it's Sunday. I went out to get some ramen yesterday because I've been craving it. And that new place that Angela was talking about that she went with to Ramen Boys. It was actually really good. They had sukumen. Most places don't have sukumen. They're all of age. I was saying, you said you took your students out to drink and then you got lit with their cousins. So, you know, you got to process it all separately for sure. Different parts of the day. Glad it's starting to get nice for to do things. Cause man, when it's cold outside, you don't want to do a damn thing. It's the dyslexia. It's not the dyslexia. I admit when it's the dyslexia. Okay. Went out with the cousins. It was warm all week? What? It's still March. It's supposed to be snowing still. I don't believe it. It snowed last week. That's insane. I don't miss that. How it be freaking snow one weekend and the next weekend is freaking 60 degrees out. It make no goddamn sense. But that's why I live in Vegas. Snow is BS. What's going on, man? Is it snowing out there in Austin already? Still? It's March. I feel like it should be like 100 degrees in Austin right now. Because holy moly, it's starting to get warm out here. I went out to go grocery shopping yesterday and I got me a tan. Only on one side for some reason. This side don't got a tan, but you can kind of see, the lighting's a little bright, so you can't really tell. But you can kind of see my t-shirt tan. It's like right here. Oh, this morning was 50. And it's 80. Look. That's how the weather be. At least in Austin, it's warm. But then it gets cold. But around now, it's warm at least. I like the warm weather. I didn't know that it was going to be like below freezing. But the year I go, I bring the cold weather with me. So could have been an anomaly, but I did it. And I kind of got, what do you call it? I didn't like it. That's for sure. Your farmer dad, yes. Actually, farmer tan would be like all the way up here. I thought like all your sleeves. But I only got tan on one arm. The other arm decided not to get tan. Maybe because I was walking on one side of his feet or something. It's nice. It seems like it's getting nice everywhere. I thought the groundhog saw its shadow and it was going to be more months of winter. That didn't work. It's a gosh darn lie, I tell you. Gosh darn lie. I was told that. I saw it on the news when I opened up my browser. It was like groundhog saw its back. More months or more weeks of winter. It seemed like the weather getting nice everywhere though. Man, I've been looking up all the stuff to get this visa and trying to submit my visa to move to Japan and whatnot. And I find it out it's such a freaking pain. Like, been trying to get like a certificate of eligibility and going to a consulate. I forgot you need to go to like a consulate for these kind of things. I'm about to go screw it and just kind of go visit instead. But then I got to find a place to live, you know? It's such a pain trying to find somewhere to go. You're right. It is. It'll be so cool. But like the thing is, the most I could stay there for is 6 months before I can apply again. And you know, 6 months is so short. The process just seems really, really long. But I will see if I can do it. Like, but I might just end up staying for 6 months, go live somewhere else for 6 months, and then come back for 6 months. That does seem like a okay plan. It's just like it's a lot of freaking work moving. Moving is not fun. You can't extend it longer. That's the thing with the nomad visa. You can't extend it. It's just straight up 6 months, and then 6 months again. Then you can reapply for 6 months. So it's a pain in the butt. But I will try to make it happen. Otherwise, I'm probably going to go and visit for like a month. I think that's fair, right? If I can't live there, visit for a month instead. But I got to find some place in the U.S. I want to stay at, though. Your other cousin lives there in Greece? Whoo, that's tempting. That is tempting. Greece, beaches and nice weather too. Pretty nice weather. If you take a job there part-time. Yeah, kinda. But technically if you're on a work, digital nomad visa, you technically can't take any other work. It goes against the visa. They can kick you out if you do take any other work. You have to, if you're going to apply to be part-time work, you have to actually have stated that you're going to be looking for part-time work. She has to have a job there. Yeah. You for sure have to have a job there. You got to have a company to vouch for you too. More than likely. It depends on what kind of visa you're on. I've been learning a lot about visas, I'll tell you that. Trying to figure out what's the best visa I can take to live in Japan and or at least stay for more than like a freaking year or so, you know what I mean? Like I would live if I was able to stay there for a year, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. But 6 months is kind of short. Like it takes me over like 6 months just to get acclimated with the new place to live, you know? Yeah, I think if you are able to get like the right visa, like a work visa, and a job will give you like a they vouch for you, then yeah, you can definitely stay there for longer. You can extend. That's a different type of visa though, for sure. I don't qualify for like a work visa unless I do like a entrepreneurship or something like that. Entrepreneurship visa, which I don't know. Maybe start a software company out there in Japan just because it's their software sucks. If you ever seen any of their websites or anything, like their actually homegrown websites, it's pure ass. So I know they're lacking a lot of software job engineering jobs. Maybe I apply for that. Maybe I do apply for what is it? The special need, not the special needs, the genius um visa, the one where if you're in a certain field, got a certain amount of schooling, you can apply for. I gotta look at the qualifications though. I definitely don't qualify, but uh, I've been working in the software company for over 7 years now, so maybe that counts for something. Oh no, commercials. I mean, maybe I give some of the places I've already tried another fair shake. All right, what else I gotta do here? Return chicken to the pot. Add garlic and tomatoes. Add garlic, 2-3 minutes, remove pot from heat, stir in paprika. Get this out. Gotta stir in some paprika, I guess. Move this out the way. Yeah, maybe I try to give some of the places that I used to live a chance. I was thinking about maybe trying to give Hawaii another chance, possibly. Maybe give Austin another chance, maybe. Maybe I just went a bad year. And it just gets better, Maybe you get a car. But I don't want to. That's the thing. I really don't want to. You would have that out. A car. A car definitely does help if I live in those areas. Maybe I try New York first, though. New York is very expensive, but it might be worth a shot to try, I want to be able to live in a place that doesn't require a car. You never been to New York? New York is dope. I visited for a couple of days the first time I went to Hawaii. I had a pit stop there because Guy was living there at the time. And it was just on the way. So yeah, she moved there straight from college. No, she graduated college, then she went out there to live for a little bit. But then it got too expensive, which is fully understandable. You guys haven't been? That's crazy, because considering all the traveling that you guys do, New York hasn't been one of the places you guys gone. I guess if it's not like something that you guys really care for, because I don't know, there's so much stuff going on there, you know? Conventions and events. I'm surprised none of your events were hosted there. Because I feel like they got like a huge community for all kinds of stuff there. It's too many people at a time? Okay, that makes some sense. Actually, I got a couple friends who live out there now. Maybe I go hit them up. Because there's, I know a few people who live in Jersey too, and Jersey isn't too far from New York. I know they don't like to mingle too much. They hate each other, but I know a couple people there. You know, I got there who's loud too. Shoot, I mean, there's so many people. You gotta know somebody out there, right? He's a software engineer too? No way. There are not too many loud software engineers in the world that I don't think, you know, I don't know of for sure, but I've gone to a few conventions. Oh, don't tell me I don't have any chicken broth. No way. Oh, there it is. Okay, I have some. I lied. I have some. Yeah, I've gone to a few software engineer conventions. They're pretty cool. But those people are way nerdier than I am. I feel out of place. I definitely have imposter syndrome still, even though I've been in the industry for like 7 years. But when I see them and their dedication to the craft and stuff, I'm like, yo, I can't do that. That's not me. I don't care enough. Not saying that they're nerds or anything, but yo, I don't care enough. Yeah, imposter syndrome is a thing. It's so real. You do just enough. That's right. That's right. There's a lot of people at my job who's like, "How come you didn't take the position?" Because they when I was talking about it earlier with the like my coworkers. Well, I wasn't talking about them, but when I tell you guys like how other people got promoted and then they left me alone, like I didn't want to get promoted. They're asking me why didn't I take the job? I'm not. I don't want to take that job. I don't want to be a manager. Being a manager sucks. Yeah, I don't want to kill myself. Exactly. That is one of the biggest things. Don't want to kill myself. Try to for work, whatnot. You love the Figma conference in San Fran? There definitely was more pay, but I don't think it was enough to justify taking on that kind of position. Because then I would have to deal with the people who deal with people like me, and I don't want to deal with people like me. That's for sure. I can barely deal with me as it is, you know? I'm hoping that I can stay in this kind of industry for a while, though. I'm definitely hoping I can stay in the software industry at least until I retire. I've been looking into all kinds of retirement things, and I'm actually pretty decently set to retire at this point. If I could stay at a stable job for a few more years, I might be able to retire soon. But that's only if I stay single, you know? If I get a wife and kids and stuff like that, it might be a little bit harder to retire. Because that fund goes a little bit far, it don't go as far anymore. Gotta feed more mouths. What I need to do is find a sugar mama. How many more years you think? Like 10 years, at least. At least 10. That's 44. If I get 10 more years, if I wanted to retire, I'd probably be retiring on like bare minimum, like minimum wage-ish, you know? Unless the market goes crazy. If the market goes crazy, I'm Gucci. But if the market doesn't go crazy, I'm stuck. I could probably live off of minimum wage. If I wanted to live my older years, kind of like penny pinching, I'd be okay. It wouldn't be that hard for me. Do need a sugar mama though. Do need a sugar mama. The bad thing is like there aren't too many women in tech. Even at the like when I went to when I go to tech conferences, the ratio, the men to women ratio is so ridiculous. It's like one girl for every 200 men. It's pretty wild. And when they are there, they're mostly there for like non-engineering things. But like I see posts and stuff about women in software engineering all the time on like TikTok and Facebook and whatnot. What about a lady who's an entrepreneur? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying tech, just because that's the field I'm in, and I like that'd be more relatable for me. But yo, I get down with anybody from anywhere. Just I'd be more likely to meet a woman in tech because I do go to those kind of things once in a while. You seen some and have done lady friends who are software engineers? Shit, you're lucky. If all my years that I've worked at the same company, there's only one female software engineer that I've worked with. One. And she's my boss now, actually. But she's the only person. I get it. It's a male-dominated field. It doesn't need to be, but it definitely is. Don't know why. It's not like you need any male freaking skills or anything like that to be in the field. They hate women. Hey, I swear you ain't wrong. All these tech companies definitely hate women. I don't know why. Definitely hate women. I don't know why. I would rather have my desk sat next to a woman than friggin' a stanky guy, because I swear these tech people are also very unhygienic. I don't know what it is, but nerds and their hygiene, they aren't the greatest. I would think if you're smart, you would want to take care of your body and odor. I swear. Bad hydrogen, so don't brush your. Yes, but some of them are like the smartest people I know, which is insane. Like, I guess there's like street smarts, lifestyle smarts, and like regular smarts. And when you're on the spectrum of being like close to like a genius in terms of like book smart, you lose all sense of your humanity. I don't get it. I really don't. That's why I'm glad I'm not that smart, because I don't want to be stankin'. You witness. I'm telling you, I've worked with a couple people who are like so smart when it comes to like technology and stuff, and freaking programming and all of this goodness. But they suck at the job. One, they suck at the job because they don't have any people skills. Two, zero like hygiene. I don't get it. That's right. Just get by. I don't know. I think I could if I wanted to. If I applied myself, I can get to a higher position and different jobs and job hopping and getting more money every other freaking year or whatnot. But that ain't me. I'm okay with just relaxing, being content where I am. Though, if you ask me to do more, I will ask for some more money. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I mean, right now, for sure. Right now, for sure, is not like the greatest time to be job hopping because of just the environment and the economy and in general, the freaking political state that we live in right now. Not the greatest idea, especially with AI and everything like that. And The jobs are a bit scarce for sure, but you can't be scared for sure. If you're good at your job, you're confident in yourself, you'll be all right most of the time. So many people lost. Heck yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like if they asking me to do more stuff, I've already put my foot down on a lot of stuff, especially with the team that I'm on now and the composition of the team itself. I already said if you're asking me to do some other stuff that's out of my job description, before I used to be like, okay, it's a good learning opportunity. Now it's like I'm not pulling my hair out to try to do this, and then you guys rely on me to do it, and then you guys aren't paying me more. Screw that. I've learned my lesson. I've learned enough. It's a good learning opportunity for sure, and I took advantage of the learning opportunity, and I learned from it, and I'm changing. All right, we're gonna let that simmer for a smidgen. It's learning stuff he's trying to stop to. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like if I wanted to, if that was the direction I wanted to do, for sure. But I don't want to be like an architect. They're asking me to do architectural things, and I'm like, I'm good on that. Yeah, you definitely got to recognize when that is the case too, though. You got to be able to recognize when you are definitely getting taken advantage of, because they will prey on that, especially like smaller companies that don't really compensate, and a lot of people don't have a lot of say in a lot of stuff they do. So I've learned my lesson, though. I've been there long enough to know. But you also don't want to be like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Just because if it's part of your job description, part of you growing, definitely. If it's something you want to learn, for sure. We gonna make some spatzel. What's going on, Banquets? How's it going? What you doing? Too personable? Yeah. I feel like I am too, and a lot of people take advantage of me because of that. But I've started to become an asshole. Like I'm already an asshole, but at work I tend to be, one of the nice people. Guess what? I'm being an asshole now. I'm done. How you doing, Banquets? How's your evening? Yeah, I mean we all are kind. That's how being kind is not bad. You do get taken advantage of a lot, but being able to recognize when you're being taken advantage of is definitely a key. You can be an asshole. Yeah, you got to know when to be an asshole. Like, I'm not a good teacher. Okay, I'm not a good teacher. However, I am in a position that I need to teach basically everybody right now. So, me being nice has not been good on the learning methods, right? Like the teaching methods. So I've definitely flipped it and say, fuck it, I'm just gonna be mean. I know there's like a middle ground, but guess what? I'm gonna try I'm gonna have to keep switching it up until I figure out what works. Because right now I gotta be an asshole to these people because they just aren't getting it. What am I making today? I am making, you can't see it because my camera broke. Oh, not my camera, but my transmitter broke. I am making pepper chicken. Hungarian pepper chicken. Which is basically just like a bunch of paprika, some chicken, and then you get simmer down. Practically it. And then I'm going to make some spatzel to go with it. Even though it's German, apparently it's typically eaten with the pepper chicken. So, making it from scratch. Never made it before. I suck with dough, but I have a KitchenAid and I have some flour, so I said, screw it. I'm going to try it. You have to visit during Munch Monday. I thought you were going to visit during Munch Monday. I've actually been freaking not doing, what is it called? Nam Cow. I specifically have not been doing Nam Cow because I remember you saying that when you visit, you want to make it. But, this time was kind of a rush. So I was like, all right, we aren't going to do that. But, yeah, I was like, okay. I specifically saved it for you, but I'll have to make it one of these days because I haven't made it. yet. So sodium chicken, yes. Paprika, sodium chicken. That's all it is. So good. I'm not super like wanting to make it because it's not my favorite. I don't like nam khao like that. I really don't. Nam khao is good, but I can do without it. And it's like such a hassle to make. It's a super hassle to make. But I do have to, make more food from my culture and learn to make, more Lao food. I've been slacking on the Lao food. There isn't that much. You make number one homie fry. Exactly. But he's good at frying stuff. You should have seen earlier today. I threw some chicken in that oil and it splashed up all up on me. I almost damn near died. So it's a lot of work. Even though last week I did a bunch of rolling and stuff. Yeah, I'm Gucci. I don't feel like I'm gonna die anytime soon, but I can't promise you that. I drank a couple of glasses of coffee or things of coffee last week because Banquito made me do it, and starting to feel the heartburn again. So I can't promise you I'm gonna be alive. Going back to drinking tea again. Make sure to update your beneficiary. That's a good point. I have not updated that in a long time. It is Banquito's fault. It's always Banquito's fault. I updated my by like my 401k and my work beneficiary stuff, but I have like investments and stuff I gotta put a beneficiary on. So it's still a lot. I'm still working on it. I need nutmeg. I'm getting old for sure. Definitely getting older. Glad I have a lot of nieces and nephews to give them to. But I have a lot of options. But there's only one person that I can give my money to for sure. I mean, it's not. I know I only have like a few things I need to update for that. I'm pretty good with that stuff when it comes down to putting in people for that. Because when I set it up, that's usually when I put it in. It's really not that big a deal. Yeah, we all know it's Evelyn. You're the one person that has to this appropriate. Now I'm giving it to a child, and that child will not be able to use it until she's 18. And then if I make it, I live further before after she's 18. Then I gotta figure something else out. I don't care what happens with my money as long as they use it appropriately. I don't give a shit. Hell no. That's funny, Emily. What's good with you though? You are right. When I put this on and I put on some jeans, I was like, I look like, I don't know if you've ever seen the cartoon show of like there's a robot and there's like he drives a truck that transforms into a robot. Not Transformers, but he has like a jeans and a cut off shirt and it's like a flannel. I for some reason I thought of that. I'm glad I'm not the only person. Can you be my will? Yeah, you can be my will. I say send the man to the shadow realm. And if that doesn't happen, you get to have 2 pennies. Nah, I feel like it should be Squidbillies. Is that it? That sounds very familiar. Squidbillies. No, that's not it. I've seen that. I have seen it on Cartoon Network though. Banquito, yeah. Banquito, you get all my Twitch followers. They're squids. I've seen it on Cartoon. Isn't that like it was on? Yeah, Adult Swim, Cartoon Network. I've seen it before. Redneck little squid thingies. I have seen that one before. What am I thinking of though? Like transforming truck red neck. I'm just gonna put that in as a Google search and see what happened. Cartoon. Cartoon. Fuck. I can't think of it. You want a single cubic meter of land? Futurama? No, it's not. It's not Futurama. It's like a redheaded bigger dude with like a flannel that has cut off sleeves. I don't remember what it's called though. Cosmic fungi. No. I can't think of it. Man, it's gonna be stuck in my head now. Cut off flannel cartoon. Was it on Cartoon Network? No. It was like on WB. Shoot. Ask ChatGPT. Did you put with the robot? You're right, with the robot. I put with the robot. With robot. Nope. Is it on? It could have been WB. Oh, I found it. The fuck is it called? Hold on. I'll show you guys in a second here. Here we go. Okay, it's not Courage. Not Steven Universe. These are some good shows, though. This is like the top 25 cartoons, I guess. Megas XLR. That's what it's called. This guy. It's probably too small to see, though. For some reason, I'm getting this guy vibes. Too young for... This is actually, like, later in the years. I don't know why, but, like, when I saw it, I got reminded of that guy. Because he got, like, the cut-off sleeves. I guess he's wearing a t-shirt underneath. Have you guys never seen this? I knew there was a robot, and I knew there's some hillbilly dude with cut-off sleeves. I didn't realize he had a t-shirt underneath, though. Way too young? But what year is this? I swear it's not that long. Megas XLR year. 2004. 2004 wasn't that long ago. I mean, that was 20 years. I don't think it was that long. Granted, I didn't watch the show. I just was reminded of it for some reason. You say way too young. It came out in 2004. I guess if it came out in 2004 and you were born in 2000s, okay. Sometimes maybe I am aging myself, just a smidge. Watching Jersey Shore, oh my God! So you were too old for it then, because it's a cartoon. Yeah, I didn't really watch it. It wasn't like a show that I was like, oh my God, it's a great show. No, it just clicked in my head sometimes with that. You are -3. Holy moly. All right, just don't remind me your age. Holy moly. Born in the 2000 and freaking 2007? Holy. So you just a twinkle in your dad's eye. I think that's what the people say. 2 eggs, half a cup of it. He's a whole baby. That's what I'm saying. Just don't remind me how old you guys are sometimes. I realize there's a lot of young people who watch me. That doesn't make me feel good. I know I'm a child, definitely a child, at heart especially, but I can't. That's. I'm not a good role model. You're turning 18 this year. You did say that, and then you said that's when you're going to start drinking, which I believe that's legal where you live. So I cannot be against that. Feel the old enter your soul. Get the fuck out of here. I can't. I'm glad I've lived my life, but oh my gosh, May was in here earlier, and she was busting the calm out. I'm forever young too. Okay, you can't. I can't get old. Okay, I can't get old. If I get old, all the shit that I do means that I'm immature. And I will admit I'm a little immature, but I'm not a lot immature. You're already a cob. My body doesn't feel young. After last week, all the walking we did, I don't need, my body doesn't either. But like, I still feel young mentally, okay? Mentally. You're ready to die? I think we all are. If you're not afraid to die, you live life better, honestly. I'm more worried about the people that I leave behind, less than me. Last week was awesome. It was. But right after we did all that walking and stuff, freaking Sleepy had me doing push-ups. And I was super worn out from doing push-ups, so that just had to hurt my whole week. Got me tired. This weekend you had Avatar private people going ham. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so like in between, like holy, like need at least a little bit of break. But that's you guys are crazy for that. Lots of working out. Not even the chicken, just the skin, bro. KFC is ass. Okay, maybe it's better in other states or other countries. But KFC is ass. Now let's get this going. In America, that's for sure. American KFC is pure butts. KFC just make a button with just skin. A lot of places do. The ramen place I went over the weekend, they had just chicken skins for their as an appetizer. I didn't get it because I was going grocery shopping afterwards, and I didn't want to overstuff myself before going grocery shopping because I just walked all the way over there. You'll even eat Taco Bell. Holy moly! Did you guys see the Taco Bell announcements? Oh, I should have did some stirring before I did that. Maybe we watch the Taco Bell announcement video a little bit. Because Taco Bell, they doing big things again. They're making moves again. They got a new Baja Blast coming out. Which, you know, the original Baja Blast is, you know, always going to be good. It's the best. But they're coming out with a new Baja Blast. Obviously, they got a few new Taco Bell items. Maybe they added the chicken skins for your banquito. But now they come out with a few new things. Their little announcement thing they have. It's kind of like CES, but for Taco Bell, which is weird. They have like a whole ass crowd, and they talk to you, and they have like music guest performances and everything. They make a whole shindig out of it. It's pretty interesting, though. None of the stuff that they mentioned is really worth it, honestly. Yeah, Taco Bell Friday. I haven't had Taco Bell in like over a year, I'd say. You just remember Master Chief in the soda? Oh. They must have had Master Chief so long ago. Oh, okay. Taco Bell ain't for me no more. It's not that the food itself gives me the runs or anything. It's just like, it's not appetizing. It's not cheap no more. When they had the $79, $89, $99 with like the 7-layer burrito, it was fire. It was worth it. But it ain't worth it no more. With the inflation. Any kind of freaking fast food now, it is definitely not worth it. So I'm glad I started this Munchie Monday series when I did, because that's when the food prices started going crazy. Even though even food, regular food, you buy at the store is actually quite a bit too now. All you have to be taco. I think they're making a taco. No drink, you gotta have the Baja Blast. If you go to Taco Bell, the only reason you go is for the Baja Blast. There's no reason for you to go otherwise. Everything else is ass. But they're coming out with like a taco that is cheese, like a cheese taco. The outside is cheese instead of a normal taco shell. A cheese shell taco. That's what it is. They're coming out with something like that. You had water in your cup. Okay, that's fair. Water is definitely good if you're not going to drink Baja Blast. I will admit that one. I will give you that. You put a little bit. Oh my gosh. You want shrimp? Okay, Banquito. You want chicken skins? You want shrimps? What else you want? What else you want in life? Yeah, I mean, I haven't had Taco Bell in such a long time, but they do have like one of those cantinas here. I don't know if they have one of those Taco Bell cafes though. One of those Taco Bell cafes seems interesting. Like I would kind of want to go there to do work and stuff like that, where they have like a bar and they have food that you can get, I guess, and you have like a nice walking area, working area, not walking area. But I don't know. It's just a lot of work to bring all my stuff to there. We could have went when we walked down south a little bit. We could have. It's all right. It's just a Taco Bell with alcoholic drinks. That's the only difference. Ain't nothing special about a Taco Bell cantina. Everything else you did, that's good. I'm glad that you got to enjoy everything that you got to do everything that you wanted when you were out here. That's what's up. Because a lot of people don't get to, they come out here and they're like, they regret it because they don't get to do 99% of things they had on their list and whatnot. You had fun. Like I said, all the shows that we went to were pretty dope. What happened to what? The whining of the spatzel mix. Because a lot of people try to pack in as much stuff as they can into the weekend, so they don't get to enjoy all the things that they had planned. You know what I mean? Not necessarily sidetrack, but not like having full motion and whatnot. But sometimes you're like, oh, we're gonna do this, this, and this on Sunday, and then you look at the time and the travel time and the time that things start. It just doesn't work. I don't know. There's so many people who have visited. It's hard to track one person down for these things. So no, people who like try to put too many things into a day is too much. And they forget about like rest, because if you're gonna get messed up the day before, it may not be the greatest idea to try to wake up early to do something the next day. You know, sometimes it doesn't go right when you do that. With a spatzel looking like spatzel. Yeah. You had a plan, and you didn't overstuff the your playbook, I would say, which is good. Because there's so much you can do out here. You want to at least get the things that you for sure want to do out the way. I don't want the spatzel to be lumpy. But it's getting there. Nan, appreciate you showing love as always. Have fun on the Monday. My spatzel almost done. And I got my water boiling here. Thank you for paying your taxes. I feel like I should be raising my taxes just because of the economy right now. Need to add some more. I've actually upped the price on a couple of things, which, you know, over this weekend, I needed to make a lot. I was making a lot of changes, especially with the freaking input lag we were getting not input lag, the delay we were getting last week. So I believe I fixed that. Hopefully it's better, especially when I'm not playing game. Usually when I'm playing game, it's a lot worse, but it seems to be a lot better now. People are responding a lot quicker. I'm responding a little bit quicker, at least too. I can actually see it. You raising your prices? I did. The economy is getting crazy, man. I gotta raise price. Oh, I forgot to put on my apron when I was making stuff. Whatever. The economy, all right? You ain't paying no taxes? Okay, you don't live in America, okay? So you don't have the right to pay freedom taxes. If you live in America, you have to pay taxes too, okay? But you don't. So you're lucky. That's why I'm trying to get out of America too. No more tax evasion, Banquito. You gonna get sent to the shadow realm again. Don't make me get oblivion on you. I might have to put this down, the temperature on this one down, because it's a little high. I'm still thinking of different things to do that I can add to make it a little bit more interactive. Contemplating putting a wheel out there, like some kind of wheel. Freaking one of my buddies, Hero, he had a wheel, like it was like Wet Wednesdays, I think it was called. And he had a wheel that spun, and every time, whatever it would hit, it would be either drink a beer, a shot, or some water. And it would always land on water, so I called it the water wheel. I'm gonna have to bring that spirit back. Because I feel like that was unfair, and it was rigged. It was definitely rigged. Bring it back in spirit, though. I'll do whatever you do whatever you want. Hold on, Banquito, okay? You do recall getting sent to the Shadow Realm a few times. You can't do what you want. You will eventually get sent to the Shadow Realm again. Taxes, you ain't doing it. Look. You need to pay the taxes, otherwise you lose your spot, man. You'll lose your spot. I'll forget you. Oh, snap. Water boiling. I wish I had my camera over there. Then you guys can kind of see what the mess that I'm making over here with the dough and the spatula. All right. Water is boiling. I'm going to use this potato smasher for it. But apparently I just loaded up with the batter. All right, I hope it's
I ain't paying no taxes. Omega.
Wait, it said text.
I ain't paying no taxes. Omega.
Omega, is that what that is? Holy shit. You ain't paying no tax, bro. You will pay some taxes, okay? You will. You ain't tax exempt. Don't worry, we make taxes worth it though. You get benefits here. If you pay your taxes, you get benefits. Like not getting sent to the Shadow Realm. I feel like that's a good benefit. Unless you like the Shadow Realm. I should actually make a like an announcement thing for when people like time each other out or get timed out. Oh wait, it doesn't look bad. It's working. I wish you guys could see it, but you guys can't. Benefits, you want your tax return? Look, if you don't pay enough taxes, you don't get a tax return. You don't live in America. You don't know how that works. I understand. You're a little tax illiterate. 99% of the people in the world, or in the U.S., are a bit tax illiterate. So I completely understand. It's okay. But if you pay enough taxes, you may get some, okay? You may get some. You'll get a tax return, trust me. I promise you'll get a tax return. I promise. Okay? Maybe. Ooh. This spatula looking kind of light, but I think it's supposed to look like this. Oh, let's see. It's floating, so it should be done. Oh. I'll give it a couple more minutes. I think I did a pretty good job with the spatula, though. Considering I don't even know what spatula really is. Ooh. You don't want to eat? You don't want to eat? What are you talking about? You were just complaining about eating freaking chicken, you KFC, and then you said instead of KFC, you want some just the skin, the chicken skin, which I agree with you. Chicken is probably the worst meat out there. In terms of the domesticated or farmed animals that we eat, chicken's probably the worst. But the skin, chicken skin goes hard. But the meat, garbaggio. Oh. Let's put some more in before I let that cool. Before I forget. Oh, wait. It's stuck. Maybe I didn't make enough spatula. I definitely put too much nutmeg in it because it's very nutmeggy tasting. But I'd rather have it like that than be plain. Gotta make sure I get every lick of this dough because I don't want to waste. And then squeeze. You just realized your gifted sub expired? Oh, rip. I still don't feel the taste of my coffee from 1 p.m. Bro. You and your coffee, man. Yeah, because there have been a couple commercials going on or ads that's gone that I feel like I've tried to not say anything while there's ads running. You better pray to the gods to get yourself another sub back. But all right, here's the spatzels. That's what they look like. They're just like noodles, but not quite noodles. They're like doughy noodles, like German egg noodles. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. They just got too much nutmeg in them. I put too much nutmeg. The hell is that? It's spatzel. Look, I can show you a picture. It's almost exactly like the picture. Hold on. It's almost exactly like the picture, except it's not as yellow. Looking like silkworms? Don't get it. Don't say that it looks like silkworms. They don't look like silkworms. Okay, it looks good. It's not it's German spatzel. Look, it says German spatzel at the top. See, it looks exactly like that. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's supposedly German spatzel, okay? But it's not done. There's supposed to be chicken that goes on top of this. The chicken is almost done as well, actually. Once the chicken is done, it will look better, okay? It goes on top. All right, give me a second. I gotta take a piss. I started to work on my BRB screen yesterday, but I didn't have too much time trying to get everything else there. They need some iron. You're right. Look, they are very pale, just like me. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ooh, more meat. Hey, how's it going? Awkward, buddy. Thank you. Is that what you're doing? That's what you're doing? Oh my God. I like the nice and thick ones. The ones that got a little girth to them. Much better than the little skinny ones. I didn't hit up any girls. No, I didn't. Because I didn't see any girls I liked. Not gonna lie. I have a particular taste. I don't just hit on any girl. But next time, guys, next time. I got you next time, okay? I gotta have like an incentive or a goal or something for that, in order for me to do that. But for real though, this time for real. Next time for real. Promise, I promise. Alright then, I'll holler at you. Zoom. Go. Usually it's more caramelized than this. I kind of just I put too much water, so it didn't get all the way simmered down. But, shot. Egg's good. Nice and creamy, actually. Not super dry. Oh, you gotta hold it with two hands? I'm contemplating keeping the ka-chow, you know what I mean? It's good work from Sleepy in Oblivion, so I can't just let it go. But if I can find a place for it on my BRB screen, I'll keep it. But I have been looking through it. I gotta go through all of my funnies, all of my clips. There's so many. I have like 3 years worth of freaking videos to look through to find something that's funny. Which, you know, each stream is like 2 to 3 hours long sometimes. Maybe longer. And I just gotta like scan all of that. So I'm just starting from like the clips that I have on Twitch. And then I'll see if I remember things. It's a little difficult to remember some things though. Got like wild clips thrown in, which are always great, but But I suck at art. I'm gonna have to use like ChatGPT or something like that to make me a good background, because one, I ain't paying nobody to do it. It's for something I can do myself. You know what I mean? but it ain't gonna be pretty. But I've seen some of the artwork Chat GPT or like AI has done now, and I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed. It's gotten pretty good. I want to get good at using like Stable Diffusion, which is a AI art generating thing to make assets for myself. But my goodness, it's a lot of freaking work. I haven't delved too far into it. It's one of the only things that I found AI to be useful for, at least for my use cases. Everything else, like, it is no help. Even at work, I'm supposed to be using AI. And I use it, but it definitely has not helped me in my processes much at all. Oh, this is a lot of spatzel for one plate. Maybe I shouldn't have made this much. You know what? I'm gonna eat it all anyways. The spatzel. We got homemade spatzel. It's very pale. Maybe because the egg ain't fully mixed in, but it's super pale. The pictures make it not look very as pale. These definitely look like worms. They kind of creep me out a little bit. Oh. All right. This chicken has been here for like, what, an hour? Almost an hour? I think it's done, but I gotta, with her small bowl, mix in some flour, sour cream, and heavy whipping cream into a smooth paste. And then stir it into the sauce so that it thickens. Okay, let's get a bowl. I had a bowl, didn't I? Where'd my bowl go? Right here. Bowl with, it was heavy cream. I hate sour cream. Like, I really hate sour cream. But this recipe uses sour cream, so I had to buy some. I don't know what it is with sour cream. I don't know why people like it so much. But it ain't for me. I can see it adding a little tanginess to some dishes, but I don't know. For most things, definitely don't do it for me. Like when people eat it on their tacos, sour cream and tacos, no. It's so disgusting. Oh, my music's turned off. There we go. The classic gourenge. All right, just a smidgen of sour cream. I don't add too much because that will make it taste nasty. Heavy cream. I don't know what else I'm gonna eat this sour cream with. Maybe get some chips or something. Even with chips, sour cream just don't hit for me. Then we add flour. That might be too much. Or just enough. It's just enough. Screw it. It's basically cornstarch, or yeah, like a cornstarch slurry, except using sour cream and heavy cream in it. So it's basically used to thicken and then add creaminess. Smart, because it's usually cold instead of using water. Try to get all the lumps out because I don't like lumpy sauce. Stir the cream mixture into the sauce, whisking constantly to prevent clumps. Bring it to a simmer for a couple minutes until the sauce is thickened. Add salt and pepper to taste. Return chicken to sauce. Simmer the heat through. Oh, that's what I was supposed to leave the chicken out. Whoops. I didn't do that. Okay. Time to add the cream. I've never used like a flour cornstarchy mixture to thicken any sauce like this, but I don't know, seems promising. Oh, there's flour that's still lumpy. No! It smells really good though, surprisingly, because it's just freaking cayenne pepper for the most part. Oh, and the chicken broth. I guess the chicken broth also makes it, adds a little oomph to it. Some tomatoes. It's a wee bit lumpy because I got a lot of vegetables in there. I shouldn't have put too many onions, too many bell peppers. I was supposed to take the chicken out. Now it's lumpy. All right. Go back into the oven or stove. Wait for it to get thicky thick. It's starting to thicken up a bit. I added a decent amount of flour into it, so you gotta thicken. Plus the cream, I should really taste it. Got a salt and pepper to taste, so. Okay. It's not as peppery as I thought it would be. Very chickeny more than anything, but it might have been because of the broth. Yums. What's going on? TK? I don't know how to say that name. What's good with you? I think I need to add more paprika though. Even though it's a little late, we add a little bit more. Can't really see it because my camera broke, but just have faith that it looks good. It looks good, okay? Okay. All right. I think this is thick enough. Still kind of lumpy because of the sauce, but here we go. Trust the process. I'm trusting. I'm trusting. I think this is it. Okay. I need the sauce to be thick. I really put too much in it. I should not have overstuffed it with all of the peppers and onions because now it's a little lumpy, but that's hot. Such a simple dish, though. All right, then we add it to the spatzel. Just grab a piece of chicken. Try to make it pretty. Then, oh, it's steaming. The steam is stopping the autofocus from working. And then we drizzle sauce on it. So like this is what it's supposed to look like. Just not as lumpy. It's supposed to be smooth, but it ain't as smooth as my dad jokes. Why are you not focusing? Too much steam to focus. But that is my, what is it called? Chicken, how do you say this? Csirkepaprikás. It is some spatzel underneath, one giant piece of chicken, and then some paprika, onion sauce. All right. Now we enjoy. This one was a quick one. I thought making the spatzel was going to take me much longer. Did not take me as long. Spatzel, chicken, and sauce. Wow, this autofocus is kind of ass right now. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put in the parsley. There we go. Parsley, just add some greenery. Looks awesome. Thanks. First time making Hungarian dish or food. I honestly did not know that it any dishes from Hungary actually. It's not bad, not bad. I think I put too much nutmeg in the spatzel though. That's all I taste. Well, not all I taste, but it's very, very prominent flavor in there. Had to add a little greenery to add a little color to it. Plus, I think the green actually balances the flavor a little bit more. I think like a friggin' spritz of lemon. Oh, I have lime. Hold on. Probably don't really eat lime with it, but I feel like it needs like a little bit of citrus. Limes over lemons any day. I don't know how lemons came to be like the common go-to sour citrus in the world. Well, I guess not in the world, in the U.S. mostly, but I feel like the rest of the world uses limes. Like you go to a taco truck, they come with limes. You can get pho, comes with limes. It's just in the U.S. where they make like lemonades, and then they use like lemon zest. I don't know. Most recipes call for lemon over like limes. I don't know why. You want to use lemons on salmon? I don't know. Like most recipes call for things like lemon zest, lemon juice. Like what other kind of like a lot of chicken dishes, especially, is always lemon, never lime. I don't know why. But like limes, I feel like everywhere else in the world is more prominent. I guess in the Philippines, it's calamansi, which is very rare. But like Mexico uses limes. Lemon pepper chicken wings. There you go. Yeah, yeah. I have some lemon pepper. Why not lime pepper? Huh? Why gotta be lemon? But lemon pepper wings are kind of fire. I don't know if you've ever been to or lived near like a JJ's chicken or any kind of like ghetto fried chicken place. But the lemon pepper that they cover the whole tray of chicken in goes crazy. Calamansi mixed with soy sauce is popular in the Philippines. Oh yeah, 100%. That's like their go-to. Either soy sauce or fish sauce. Calamansi is crazy in the Philippines. Like when I go visit Hawaii, my sister's boyfriend's parents, they have a calamansi. They're Filipino, and they have calamansi trees growing everywhere. They use it for everything. I definitely like this the flavor of calamansi too. I don't hate it. Plus, they're smaller. You know, they're like key limes, but a bit sweeter. Oh yeah, like calamari. Whenever you order calamari at a restaurant, always comes with like a slice or a wedge of lemon. Why not lime? I don't know what made lemon so popular. Maybe it's easier to grow in the U.S. Mm. I really thought I was gonna mess up these noodles or these spatzels. I thought it was gonna be way worse, but it actually came out okay. The texture is nice and noodly. I don't know how to explain it, but noodly. It's not undercooked. I was super afraid it was gonna be that. Actually turned out pretty good. I gotta look up more Hungary dishes to try out. Just European country dishes actually in general. I'm not exposed to that as much as the other things like American food and Latino country foods, Latin American food. It's just, for some reason, Europe has just never been on my map in terms of cuisine. Never really been interested. But gotta broaden my horizons. Try things that I may not be like a huge fan of. I know France is like the culinary capital of the world and whatnot, but any food there does not really interest me like that. Maybe because they don't really have like a go-to dish. Like escargot is like what they're mostly known for, right? But it's not like something that everyone would eat. Like, I don't think so. It's very adventurous to begin with, but it's not like super high quality or a dish that most people in the world will be like, no, that's my favorite dish. I don't think that's the case. Need more sauce. I definitely made way more noodles than I could eat. When I saw it, I was like, okay, that should be enough. But I didn't realize when I put it all down, it was going to be this much. Need more greens. I haven't decided what I'm going to make next week yet. I used to have a more structured schedule, but I'm running low on ideas. But maybe some like mopo tofu. But then mopo tofu takes like 3 seconds to make. I need to make some things to accompany it. Maybe some like Chinese donuts. You know what this needs? Some chili flakes. It needs to be spicy. It's pepper chicken. It gotta have some spice to it. I'll use a little bit. I don't want to overpower it, but I think it'll help. I got plenty of time left. Do I? Do I play some Monster Hunter? Do I just clean up, call it an early day? I can get down with most chicken dishes, but they never really like grab me like that. Except with a peri peri chicken I made that one day, the 1 week. Peri peri chicken for some reason was super fire. I don't know why that blew my mind with that. Didn't think chicken would be that good, that juicy, that delicious. Definitely changed my mind on a lot of chicken dishes to try. Because anytime I see like a chicken dish at a restaurant, especially, I avoid it. It's always like my last resort. If lamb is like my number one. If I see lamb, like lamb chops, lamb ribs, lamb anything, it's the first thing I gravitate to. Any more exotic meat in general, like if it's like a bison burger or something like that, I definitely gravitate towards that more. I mean, chicken is at the bottom of the list. Well, maybe turkey. Turkey is probably at the bottom of this. But chicken is quite low. Mm. Let's see what other things they got. Hungry dishes, so I can see if I can add it to the list of things to make. Oh, this thing has a like nutritional value and everything on it. It's quite healthy. Only 11 grams of carbs? That's a lie. It's like that's a lie. Hungarian dishes. So traditional. Look at that. 21 traditional dishes to try in Hungary. Goulash. What's going on, Sohel? I don't know what that word is. What language that is. Hold on, let me Google translate this. Not Spanish. It's not Spanish. Oh, I don't know what that is. What is this? Oh, it's a no. Is that the same thing? Nope. That is I don't know what those words are. Oh, it's Hindi. Okay. What does it mean? There it is. Ladybug punishment. I don't think that's what you're trying to say, right? Okay, yeah, Google Translate ain't the best. It ain't the best. I hope that means how you doing, because I'm doing good. Hope you are as well. I'm just finishing up some chicken. What is it? How did you say it again? Chicken. This one, Csirkepaprikás. It's a Hungarian dish. You ass sleep, it means? What? You ass sleep. I don't know what. I'm asleep? Is that okay? Thanks for the translation. I'm still confused, though. I appreciate you, though. Goulash. I've heard the word goulash a lot. I just never really knew what it was. But goulash is like a stew. Fisherman soups. More soups. Once tried Indian chicken curry, tandoori chicken. I haven't tried tandoori chicken. Well, I haven't tried making it. I've had tandoori chicken. I've eaten tandoori chicken before. I actually worked with a lot of Indian people before. When I used to go into the office, they took me to a couple of Indian spots, their favorite Indian spots out in Wisconsin when I used to live out there. So I'm no stranger to it. I do want to try making it though. I made chicken tikka masala uh, a while ago. One of the first dishes I did in this apartment actually. But yeah, there's definitely way more Indian dishes I can try. Meat pancakes. I do love me some stuffed cabbage. I'm more of a vindaloo person over curry, so I always go for that kind of stuff. I'm not a huge dessert person though. One of my coworkers definitely tried to make me eat a ton of dessert dishes that wasn't for me. But I know there's a bunch of decent Indian dishes that I haven't tried yet. How about a biryani? Oh. Let me look that up real quick. Hyderabad biryani. Oh. I do really enjoy the long grain rice versus like regular jasmine rice that I'm used to eating. Mmm. Okay, okay. What's the difference between these two? Kolkata and I'm guessing regional differences. But what's the difference in terms of what's in it? This one has chicken in it. This one looks like it has chicken in it or some kind of meat. Oh, you use saffron in it. Fancy. I do have some leftover saffron. It's not long rice, but it's long grained rice. The rice is definitely a bit compared to like jasmine. Jasmine is technically long grained rice, but biryani rice is definitely longer. Oh, okay. It's potato. I'm a meat person though. I'm sorry. I'm a meat person. I gotta have meat. If I don't got meat, it makes it hard to eat. Even if it's good. Though I could try it. I can try it. I do have a bunch of leftover wait, it's not rice at all? It's biryani? Is biryani not rice? Am I being ignorant? No, it is rice. Oh, it contains mutton and chicken? Hell yeah. I mess with mutton is my favorite. One of my favorite. Like I don't know why we moved away from eating mutton normally, but like eating mutton and drinking like a good beer is fantastic. Okay, I can definitely add this to the list of foods. Yeah, I'm guessing the Hyderabadi and Kolkata are just regional, right? Yeah, there's two different regions of biryani. All right. I'm going to finish up this food and finish up cleaning. Oh, contains eggs too. Eggs are expensive right now, okay? They're a hot commodity in the U.S. Can't afford to eat eggs every day no more. Nah. Eggs, I don't mind eggs. They're okay. I just don't like it as my main protein when I'm eating. But I am gonna clean up here. I appreciate you guys showing up, showing love. It's a pretty good meal. I get down with it. I can mess with more Hungarian food. I'll look up some more of that. I'll add biryani to my list as well. I appreciate you guys coming out. But it's time for a nap. You guys be easy. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you. My setup is pretty sick, but we working through it. Night.